You know the feeling. You end the conversation before bringing up the difficult topic you needed to discuss. You skip the workout and tell yourself, Monday will be different. You look at the cluttered desk, the unfinished project, the big ideas waiting to be implemented, and a comforting thought forms. I'll take care of that when I'm ready. That thought is the psychological escape hatch. It allows you to avoid the discomfort of acting today while preserving the illusion that you still intend to act. The mechanism is simple and entirely familiar. You imagine a future version of you who is coming to your rescue. A person with better habits, greater discipline, and superior judgment. A person who will make the choices you are avoiding right now. The escape hatch works because it feels like planning. It borrows the language of intention and wraps it around inaction. You are not quitting. You are preparing. You are not avoiding. You're waiting for the right moment. The future self you imagine is more motivated, less busy, and better equipped. That person will do what you cannot bring yourself to do. The problem is, that person never arrives. Hey there, it's me, Core, and you're listening to Exercising Consistency, from fitness to flourishing. Your future capability is treated like an incoming shipment. The discipline you lack today is assumed to be in transit, scheduled for delivery sometime next week or next month, once life settles down. You postpone the workout on Monday because Tuesday's version of you will be ready. You avoid the difficult conversation today because next week's version of you will have more courage. But when tomorrow arrives, it becomes today, and nothing fundamental has changed. The same person who avoided effort on Monday faces Tuesday's workout. The same person who lacked courage on Wednesday faces Thursday's conversation. The shipment did not arrive because there never was a shipment. There was only the story you told yourself to make inaction tolerable. What has actually changed is the pattern you are reinforcing. Each postponement is not neutral. It's a choice, and it's training. You are practicing the habit of putting things off. You are accumulating evidence that you are the kind of person who intends but does not follow through. The future self you imagine is not being preserved in storage. They are being built by the choices you are making right now. And the materials you are using are evasion and delay. There is no becoming. There is only being, expressed in each present moment of choice. The language people use around personal growth reveals a hidden assumption. They speak of finding discipline, discovering confidence, unlocking resilience. The verbs suggest these qualities exist somewhere, fully formed, waiting to be uncovered. The work is framed as a search. This is inaccurate. Personal growth is not a discovery process. It is a process of construction. You do not find discipline. You practice it until you become skilled at taking disciplined action. You do not discover confidence. You take action and accumulate evidence, one enacted choice at a time, until the evidence forms a pattern you can recognize as confidence and competence. You do not unlock resilience. You face difficulty repeatedly and learn through direct experience that difficulty can be endured and overcome. The person you hope to become is not waiting somewhere ahead of you. They are being assembled in real time from what you actually do. You answer the question, what kind of person am I choosing to be? With every action you take, every workout, every difficult conversation, every instance of honesty, every moment you follow through demonstrates not only who you are, but who you'll be in the future. Character is the retrospective pattern of past choices. It is never a fixed state. It is always under construction. Are you building deliberately or defaulting to whatever the circumstances happen to produce? Most areas of life let you hide from this truth. Careers have slow feedback loops. Relationships can coast on past goodwill for months or years. Finances allow you to defer consequences. You can maintain the escape hatch indefinitely in almost every domain. Exercise does not permit it. The body is the first honest teacher. It only accepts work that has been completed. You cannot borrow next month's fitness. You cannot cash in workouts you plan to do later. You cannot transfer the results produced by imagined future effort into the present. The body responds to nothing but the stimulus it receives. Strength arrives through completed repetitions. Endurance grows through sustained effort. Skill develops through practice that actually happened, not practice that was merely intended. This is what makes physical training one of the clearest demonstrations of how life works. Exercise conditions the body, but it trains the mind. The domain is simple. The feedback is immediate, and the lesson is unambiguous. The future self you want must be built today, because there is no other day to build it. The gym is the rehearsal space. Inside it, the illusion collapses on contact. You either do the work or you don't. There is no third option that feels like doing the work. There is no preparation for preparation. There is only the next repetition, available right now, and the choice to take it or leave it. The truth you've been avoiding is this. There is no future version of you who is coming to do the work you refuse to do now. That fantasy is self-deception dressed up as hope. It's the mind protecting its comfort by outsourcing responsibility to a person who does not exist. And every time you wait for that imaginary self to take over, you are reinforcing the very identity you claim you want to outgrow. Reality is not fooled. You are what you repeatedly choose to do. Every postponed action is saying, I believe my future self will be stronger than I am willing to be right now. But that future self is built from the raw material of your present choices. If you practice avoidance, they inherit avoidance. If you practice discipline, they inherit discipline. There is no version of you that emerges without your full, deliberate participation. If you want a stronger, more disciplined, more capable self, you must generate them. Stop waiting. Start behaving like the person you keep pretending will arrive on their own. You are the cause. Your future self is the effect. When you're ready to exercise consistency and become the person who follows through, start your day one inside the Act Score Challenge. Stack the days and practice the reps that reshape your identity. That's it for today. Catch you next time.